arrow. Move better in silence. Less carbs, keep the guard balance. A million laws can't involve balance. A million bars, this is star talent. The blog's challenge, but my catalog's as hard as Hamlet's street version. Been about it, I'm a beast at curbing. Deep sermons, any drama, karma keep a curving.
Hello world, welcome to another episode of After the Break. Today's conversation is going to be one that's much needed. We see the dire need and desperation to reach out to our young men and youth in the Black community in hopes that we can reach our young men, in hopes that we can reach our peers who can also sow seeds in the lives of the young men in their community. Crime and murder is at an all-time high. When we look into cities like Memphis, who currently has the highest crime rate in murders in America, we know that we desperately need to get a handle and get into the ear and the minds of our youth. So there I have with me my good brother Jugg.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today, good brother?
Oh, man, I'm good, man. Blessed. Here to see another one, man. Here to teach another one.
Man. Hey, we see now, man, what the brother said, each one teach one.
Yeah.
Man, we see the importance of it now, I tell you that.
Yes, sir. That's part of the problem why a lot of this generation is going to ride the way they have, because it was a generation. Everybody, every community got the street level people. It was a generation where the street level guys quit looking out for the guys underneath them, quit teaching them. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't saying it's no right way to teach crime. But I'm saying it's just about teaching morals. You know what I'm saying? The OGs set the moral standard for the hood. And it got to a certain age group, somewhere around 2007, 8, 9, 10, that those youngsters just became about self. So they didn't reach back and teach the ones behind them. And then now you got a whole generation of mass murderers. And I'm not blaming them, guys. I can't say they making them pull the trigger, but trust me, that code of moral conduct, it take you a long way, man. The mafia implemented that in what they had going on. Certain people don't sell drugs. We don't deal in drugs. You deal in drugs, you die. All of that. That's having rules within the underworld. You know what I'm saying?
And you say that because, this is not to glorify that side of life, but we just have to be real in our conversations. When I was coming up, we did have that, even from our elders who weren't in the streets at that time. They still encourage us on how to move as men, period, in general, in order to protect your family, in order to protect yourself and keep yourself free. Now, I want to send a shout out to some guys that I saw in my community as men, just period, just how they moved as men with a level of discipline. I get intoxicated with some of the guys in the neighborhood, going to work every day, taking care of their children. Encouraging us to work hard and get jobs. I want to send a shout out to Big Mike, 2P. He was one of them guys in my neighborhood, man. I don't know if he noticed or not, that I saw as a man, that lived around the way, who, to me, man, was a stand-up guy. He had his construction job. He was right there in the mix, in the thick of it, and could have been in it. But I watched him, man, go to work. Take care of his house, encourage us, encourage our homeboy Popcorn them and Jermaine them, and just really speak life into us and encourage us. And he might not even know it. So shout out to Big Mike, man, just real stand-up guys who show that even though you're around and you ain't got to get in the mix.
That's true. And we got other leaders in the community. I'm glad you shouted them out. There's other leaders in the community that when you see these type of platforms, podcasts, TV shows like American Gangster, you don't hear them talk about the guys like a Reverend Dupaw and Coach Charles Smith from Peabody. Guys who dedicated their entire life to making sure the youth got something to do positive, giving them skill sets. You know what I'm saying? Like, those people go underlooked in any, in a lot of facets of celebration. Let me say that. They don't get their flowers like they should, man. So I want to send a shout out to those guys. And those are just the two I can name. And there's a couple white men that I know played that role in where we from. When I come up on the baseball circuit, it was a couple white men that made sure you had everything you needed if this was what you was trying to do. So salute to them guys too, man, because it got guys that ain't did nothing in the street element at all.